Na céad bliain há tradiisiún filet ag buint le deiscar chunda le garman ó haibhinn cheol an rincas an tanga de. Tá an ceantar so I meas bí gan áitne sa tír inar bhar tradiisiún dramíochta na clamareachta. Agus gan éras, ní féidir trácht a dhéanamh de cheol an argán bhéil gan Pip Murphy agus a bhaintre a lua. Agus is an taobh so tíre a dimi go lár de na ceoltóirí móra go háirithe na píbarí go blá clia ag deire an níomhhuis déag agus ag tús an fiche huis, agus ina measc má hin hanahar John Pats. Mar a chluisigh si bhanocht I dig Colfer, mar an ceol go láidir a measc óg agus éiste I geantar charig an bhanamh. Dévar methe agus bhar fáilte go tí Colfer so I garig an bhanamh a gúna le Carmen. Chúlam an son John Murphy feardan tí agus go háir Pip chuir tús ar glár nocht le rah ceol, Bonaparte retreat agus de dingle réil. In gáirimh ní fis céimé de há déanta ag John agus Pip agus go daine go nahar Phil rompu chun ceol a chéimhnú sa ceantar so agus chun an argán bhéil a chur chun céin mar uirlis ahananta sa cheol gailach. Cloisiimiid wethe ríis níos déine sa chlár. Well, is mis Sean Pats agus chám chun cúplapórta himmentaníise downta le methir Sean. Tá sómid le fám máil cuioine an fibre a chum methir a gcuoine John Pats. Bas Kiltráig timppel míle go le ón tigsa John. In íag son seanna míad port straight a gay harp. Gormahagav. Grúpa ceoltóirí óga ón geantar a chluisimid níos. Tanya Murphy, Stephanie Carty, Alison agus Caroline O'Sullivan agus Amanda Walsh. Seo rao watha gá réal, the flower of the flock agus the Providence. Well, build the highly got tula, the plus and son, agus gá fort vrá him to co. Shanna Charagum Heinig, Frank Tarpey at Mauran, agus a great four Marie at Vidal. Tarina agus Elaine Gleeson at Muska, agus at Vidal, agus in a down there at Manjo, Alan O'Dwyer. Well, Maha Kyle Winter Murphy si counter so the Hjol and Argan Vale. They named out Agrabid Winter Berry, Priv Auran he Yeshkart Kundaluk Arman. Agus Bay Paddy Berry, done the Vor Auran he Natir so. Shuhe Anish le Shanna Ran Artul, the running dog. Agus Comagan Auran so precious Kale Blaina hen. Arbalat the Faddy.
My usual occupation is to mould and temper clay. Last year I turned to betting and I found it wouldn't pay. I ran me dog in Wexford Park and I ran him in Ballystraw. In the latter race he lost the race when he stopped to lick his paw. I ran me dog in Thurles and I ran him in Tralee. He ran in Enniscorthy and again in Carbery. He won a race in Thurles but he lost one in Athlone. He'd have run away with the race that day, but he stopped to lick a bone. Bad luck to gambling, I'm in an awful fix. Out of £4, 6 and 8pence, all I have is 1 and 6. We'll go down to Shays or Kenny's and we'll drink a glass of grog. And we'll go home around Dunbrody singing Murphy's Running Dog. Now you'd hear him yell a mile away when he is in the slips. And when the hare he sees, he shakes his knees and smacks his lips. Now I think Campile's about to mile, and if my dog don't lose, 'tis off we'll start to Matty Hart's and then go on the booze. We will order 2.5 barrels to be tapped upon the bridge, and upon the wall we'll drink it all, from there we will not budge. And we'll sing the praise of Wexford's craze with cherries, beer and grog. And we'll banish care, I do declare, for Murphy's Running Dog. Bad luck to gambling, I'm in an awful fix. Out of £4, 6 and 8pence, all I have is 1 and 6. We'll go down to Shays or Kenny's and we'll drink a glass of grog. And we'll go home around Dunbrody singing Murphy's Running Dog. Now I ran me dog in Liverpool and I ran him in Listowel. In the Edenderry sweepstakes he came home in a stroll. But on Roscommon's cloddy sod no winning form he found. For those western dogs wore cut-out clogs and trod him in the ground. Then I ran me dog in Dublin on the 23rd of June. And as I brought him to the slips he licked the magic spoon. Not even Johnson's motor car would outpace him that day. And we drank 20 crates of Guinness stout before we came away. Bad luck to gambling, I'm in an awful fix. Out of £4, 6 and 8pence, all I have is 1 and 6. We'll go down to Shays or Kenny's and we'll drink a glass of grog. And we'll go home around Dunbrody singing Murphy's Running Dog. Now I hope you're not offended by this song that I've sung here, for I long to see the committee and stewards do well next year. So bring your true love to Kilmarnock, boys, and if my greyhound wins, we will dance all night till the broad daylight in Costello's of Salt Mills. Bad luck to gambling, I'm in an awful fix. Out of £4, 6 and 8pence, all I have is 1 and a kick. We'll go down to Shays or Kenny's and we'll drink a glass of grog. And we'll go home around Dunbrody singing Murphy's Running Dog.
Ramil maha got the faddy. Shuchuiv Hjol Phoebe agus an Vidal anish le ned agus Dermot Wall agus in a downta how Rory Healy an Vidal chuma. Row 3 reel waha, the missing reel, Jack Nees agus Count Francis O'Connor leapt the table.
1, 2, 3, 4.
sinna bhfuil ó geantaí don tatan so. Sí me héine isteach an ish I downta le John, Pip, Rory, Dermot Ned agus Gdaim Maher, don rá a déirnach. Ó gach éin an so a dig Colfer, Eva Hagah.